Alright, so I'm sure some of you guys know that I'm from a place called Yorkshire.
Open a bank account at the National Northern Bank and you get a free packet of lard.
And I'm certain that most of my English subscribers know that up north, we're always counting our pennies and we're always on the lookout for a good old-fashioned meal deal. And this is what you call a meal deal. Alright, so how to best explain Tesco to my international subscribers. Tesco is basically like the Walmart of England. Actually, no, Asda is the Walmart of England. No, Walmart owns Asda. Whatever. Tesco is a supermarket, probably the most popular supermarket in England, and for the longest time now, people have asked me to do a ginormous Tesco meal deal challenge, right? And for a long time, the Tesco £3 meal deal has been sacred for the thrifty lunchtime eater, and it kind of felt like fate that I had to do this week, because the Tesco £3 meal deal has been all over the news because it's been heavily impacted by the recently introduced. Yeah, I know it's ridiculous. I've been ranting about it all week on Twitter, but now you only get these tiny little 375ml drinks instead of the usual ½ liter. But whatever, it's less liquid for me, so I'm happy. But yeah, without further ado, this is BeardMeatsFood, and this is the 10 Tesco Meal Deal Challenge. That was a good one. I'm gonna give myself 1 hour to do this. So without further delay, let's get underway. Hopefully you can see the timer. Right, let's start with the falafel and hummus wrap.
Hummus?
Who remembers Harry Hill's TV burp? Welcome to the 10 Tesco Meal Deal Challenge. You get a sandwich, a snack, and a drink of your choice for, you guessed it, £3.
Wrap was pretty tasty. Next we got chicken and avocado. This one looks a little bit limp. This one is a bit stinky.
Yep, it's a bit stinky because it's an egg mayonnaise sandwich. Not a huge fan of egg mayo, but it was very easy to eat. That's the cloudy lemonade done.
Oh, that's the cloudy lemonade finished. Oh, that was sour.
Lemons are sour. That's a new one. Just finishing up the egg mayo here, and I think it's the BLT next.
Next we got the classic BLT, bacon lettuce. Actually, I don't think there's any tomato in here, but close enough. This Purdy stuff has a weird taste. I should really have known because it's called the multivitamin fruit drink. Whatever that means. Next is Coronation Chicken.
Yeah, Coronation Chicken is basically curried chicken with raisins in a sandwich, which I always find a little bit curious. There's a close-up coming up right now.
There's something very strange about raisins in a sandwich. Just seems a little bit off to me. I think next we'll do the prawn mayonnaise. Alright, I should really have gone with the non-carbonated drinks first. Right. What have we got left? Roast chicken, bacon, and stuffing. Oh man, there's still one prawn mayo sandwich left, or half a prawn mayo sandwich.
Yeah, almost missed the second half of the prawn sandwich, which would have been a mistake because I eat a lot of prawns, or shrimp if you're in America. I usually eat them in salads, but equally delicious in sandwiches. That one was really nice, even though these things have been sat out since probably the morning. It was 4 p.m. when I bought these, so still pretty good.
Alright, I'm looking forward to the duck. So next we'll do the all-day breakfast, which I assume is sausage, bacon, and eggs. Yep.
To kind of near the end, pretty big fan of duck. The plum sauce was very rich and sweet. Just gonna wipe the beard down a little now. So yeah, the duck rolls, they get a thumbs up. And I think there's just one more sandwich, the tuna crunch, which was not that crunchy.
That's most of the sandwiches done. Cleaned up a little bit. Just one more left. Then I can move on to the snacks. This is a tuna crunch sub roll. I think most of the sub rolls you don't actually get as part of the meal deal, but this one, I guess because it's pretty basic, you do, but whatever. Something just came back up my food pipe.
Or an esophagus, as it's scientifically known. Yeah, this is the tuna crunch, which, like I said, was not crunchy. But you know, it was pretty good. I like tuna sandwiches. I'm a big fish food fan. So, no, fish food doesn't make sense. Anyway, I'm gonna leave you to it and catch you at the end of the video.
I'm gonna open up this coconut water next. I'm not sure I've ever tried. I think maybe I've had coconut water before. It just tastes like salty water. The cranberry sauce is done, so cranberry juice is done, so at least I shouldn't get thrush for like the next week or so. I'm very excited because now it's dessert time, right? There's a couple of bags of crisps too, but ooh, that coconut water is weird. Yep, most of the hard work done now. Just gotta power through some of these desserts. So the first thing here is a Hobnob Flapjack with chocolate on there. I love flapjack. I very rarely eat them, but whenever I do, I always wonder why I don't eat them more often. And there's so much packaging over there. Right, next we got a Nutrigrain. This is yummy too. I don't really know how you would explain a Nutrigrain bar. They're kind of like part biscuit, part cake with some fruit in the middle. I think they're kind of marketed as being healthy, but they're not really. Alright, next, let's do the Yorkie. This is a pretty big snack, so I feel like this is the best value snack. Best value for money. A lot of you watching this probably aren't as old as me, but I'm old enough to remember when the Yorkie slogan was, Yorkie, it's not for girls.
5 big masculine chunks of chocolate. It's not for girls.
We're probably not allowed to do that anymore. Alright, next we'll do the Rice Krispie Squares. Oh. Yummy. Next, not dissimilar, this Cocoa Pops bar, which has some white chocolate on it as well. I think that is a new addition. Oh. These came out in England actually, I think probably like maybe just less than a year ago, and I've not got around to trying one yet, so I'm pretty excited to try this, although it is a bit of an odd shape. Just kind of like a Kinder Bueno, but with Nutella. This is carrot cake, and I really like carrot cake. There's a little bit stuck to the packaging, but you know, that's most of it. I think I might do the crisps and then have like a second dessert maybe. Alright, these are mature cheddar and red onion crisps. They sound pretty posh. I've got a couple of sharp ones in there. Really should chew my food better. This is a classic British brand, Seabrook. I'm pretty sure you can't get these. I know I've said this about a lot of snacks, which I consider British, but I'm pretty sure you can't get these anywhere but England. But you know, Britain. I love Seabrook crisps. Not a huge fan of prawn cocktail, but this is the only flavour they had. Alright, cleaned up the beard as much as possible. Just got to deal with the liquids now. Alright, a little bit extra came out there. To all intents and purposes, that one is finished. Check on the time. This is totally doable. This is some bizarre green fruity concoction. It's not the most appetizing looking drink in the world, but bottoms up. Gonna finish off the food with 2 Mr. Kipling. I think they call these angel slices. I'm getting a little bit sick of the smoothies now. This one is a berry, oh god, strawberry, blackcurrant and beetroot smoothie. You can definitely taste the beetroot, which is not a good thing. I think all this citrus fruit is giving me acid. No! That almost went everywhere. Quick reaction times. I'm gonna try and let some of the air out. The gas is causing problems now. It's not puke or anything, it's just alright, that one's a little bit puke, but it's mostly air. It just gets trapped right there. Maybe I should leave the coffee to the end. Messed up a little bit here because I don't know if the sugar is less in Dr. Pepper, but you get a 500ml bottle of Dr. Pepper with a meal deal, but just a 375ml bottle of Coke, so I'm making it hard for myself. Another bottle of Dr. Pepper. What's the worst that could happen? I think this is the first time ever I've actually felt like I'm gonna pop. Got about 5 minutes to drink this iced coffee now. Which, thank God, isn't fizzy. I hope it's not fizzy anyway. Oh, it's not sweet though. It really tastes pretty bad. Ooh. Oh, that was really hard. Really hard. Hope you enjoyed the video. Catch you next time. Beard out.